Hey guys, this is going to be a review for the Hunter inside the pocket holster for the Ruger LCP. So this is the holster right here. It's inside the pocket holster, and it's for right-handed only, so it's not ambidextrous. And what I like about this holster is that it offers this flap right here to stick against the front of your pants, your trousers, so it kind of covers up the profile. If you look at a lot of the inside the pocket holsters, what you normally see is you'll see this part right here, and then it'll stick out. Maybe you can put a magazine for the LCP, or it'll just stick out to balance on the inside of your pocket. It's just to stick it in and prevent it from wedging it from moving back and forth. The problem with that is when you put a pistol in there, when you're wearing trousers, anything other than really baggy pants, this part of the grip is going to stick out, and it's very, very obvious that you are carrying. So therefore I try to stay away from any holsters that just have this feature. If you recall the other review that I did for the Uncle Mike's pocket holster, that holster kind of runs into some of that issue. But this holster, it actually solves that, because it, well, not completely, but it does for the most part, because it offers this backing. And also it allows you to draw the pistol fairly easily, because it's not really completely stitched to the to this part of the holster. So if you're in the pocket, it allows you to flip open the flap with these fingers, come in, grab the pistol, and take your thumb and then just pull it out. Push it with these two fingers, and then you can pull it out like that. And as you can see, I got the Crimson Trace laser guard on this. So that's one of the good things. Two of the good things is that, one, it has this leather flap. It covers up the profile, and secondly, it's only stitched right there. So it allows you to come in and grab the Ruger LCP pretty easily, and you can take it out, draw it out. Some of the cons with this holster is that even though it does have a flap, it doesn't really cover it up completely. It'll still print a little bit. And let me demonstrate what I mean. And you can see on the front, it covers up pretty much, even with the magazine grip extension. It still covers up pretty well, and over time obviously it'll conform to your pocket, your body. So let me just do this from kind of like a throwback to the Uncle Mike's inside the pocket holster, where I have these khaki pants. These are the same pants that I wore for the Uncle Mike's holster review, and I got the pistol with the holster in this right pocket right here. This is normally how you would carry it, and so you can see the profile. It's just a box, kind of like a square. But just to demonstrate, when you're walking around, and these pants aren't tight, but they're not loose neither. So when you're walking around, can you kind of tell? When you have your leg against it, you can kind of tell that there's kind of like an L-shaped print coming out, because there's really no pressure in this area to support the holster. So when you're wearing it and when your leg is moving back and forth, I can't really demonstrate that well with my hands here, but this part, the pistol, like an upside down L shape, it's going to print. Especially, if you wear it a lot, the leather conforms better, and then it's going to print. And this is what I mean right here. You see how the rest of the pistol is raised up, and then when you get to this part right here, it's not. So what will happen is when you're walking around, the whole thing is going to get pushed upon, and then this part gets pushed upon more because there's no resistance in the back. So you can still kind of see it, but That's a very minor complaint, because for the most part, unless you're really, really looking hard and you know what you're looking for, you pretty much won't be able to tell. So that's a really minor complaint, and the fact that it's not ambidextrous. But it's I got this off of Midway USA. Didn't really see that many reviews for it. The only reviews were that this holster, when you first get it, it's really hard. It's really stiff. That's the right word. So when you first stick the LCP in, you can still get it in, but you have to kind of apply some pressure to get it in all the way, and then draw it out. You know, take some practice, because the first, when you put all that pressure to stick it in, it's not going to come out easily. But when you keep doing this, and then you wear it when you're out on the town, it eventually is going to loosen up, and you can get it in easier, and you can pull it out easier. And now, as you can see, it actually flexes. Whereas before, when you first get it, it's very stiff. The outside, the backing of the flap, it's kind of like a rough texture, but this isn't really the kind of texture that will prevent the whole thing from coming out when you draw it. It's just a little rough leather, you know, it's not like rubber or anything that really has a lot of grip. What really prevents this from coming out with the pistol when you draw it from the pocket is the fact that you have to do this. You see how my thumb is on this part of the holster, my ring finger is here, and the rest of my fingers are here. So when you come in to draw the pistol, you're kind of holding the holster in place, and then you're pushing down with your fingers, and at the same time you're pulling it out from your pocket. So you're giving it two directions of force. One, your pants is pulling it down, right? So it doesn't have a lot of pressure, but it's still holding it in place. And then you're applying that extra pressure with your fingers in the opposite direction, coming out this way, so it slides out pretty easily. But if I were to just do something like this and try to pull it out this way without getting a whole grip on it and forcing it out, pulling it out the opposite direction, if I was just to do this, then it may come out with the entire pistol. So that's just my take and review on the Hunter inside the pocket holster. This is for the right hand for the Ruger LCP. It's by far the best inside the pocket holster that I've seen and used and tested. As you can see, I've worn this a lot. You can see the markings there. It's a really good holster, and I highly recommend this. So if you're looking for a holster you can wear in the summer months, definitely for people that live in warmer temperatures who can get the LCP, this is a great holster to have. Any questions or comments, please feel free to share them. Thanks.